A San Diego man says he was flabbergasted to see the TV reports about the three men arrested in Cleveland because he grew up with them. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina joins us with the life-changing event he says could have driven Ariel Castro to kidnap. Steve?
Virginia, he told me he's always had disbelief when old friends say they never had a clue when somebody's arrested for a heinous crime, and now he's in the same boat. Completely surprised the kids he hung out with could kidnap women and never let on. Joe Ryder still has his yearbook from Lincoln West High School in Cleveland. He pulled it out after watching news coverage of the rescue of the women and arrests of the Castro brothers.
Wow, I mean, these are three kids that I grew up with and knew, I mean, it really hit me that I know these people.
He couldn't believe what he was seeing and hearing about the investigation.
I kept screaming at the TV, well, he only has two brothers, it's Pedro and O'Neill, it's Pedro and O'Neill.
Here's Joe's junior year picture. Ariel was a sophomore. His picture below the heading Class of '79 wants everyone to know they're doing fine. Not all of them. Ariel Castro owns the house where the captives were kept, a house that Ryder remembers well.
We'd be over there smoking a little bit of marijuana at the time, the things that were going on, and nothing, would ever made me think someday these guys would be doing something like this.
Joe moved to San Diego, then back to Cleveland years later. We ran into the Castro brothers on the street.
They seemed fine to me. I mean, they were all, how you been, how's your sister? You would have never known anything was up or anything was out of the ordinary with them.
This was during the time those women were locked inside the house. He remembers a domestic violence charge and a divorce, but thought, despite that, Ariel Castro had it together.
But Ariel being the one that had the property and is being charged, he's the one that I'm just amazed that's like, what happened?
He remembers Ariel as wanting to be a musician, which he did, and both his brothers having major issues like alcoholism and social problems. Now, he spoke with his sister and some other friends still back in Cleveland, and the general sense there, he said, is shock and anger. Steve Fiorina, 10 News.